Hello, everyone. Welcome back to part 6 of Scarlet Hollow. Uh, I am back, and make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. We're leaving off where we just got out of the woods, and Duke died, and Tabitha is going wild, trying to figure out where we are. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that she needs to calm down. You text Tabitha back and tell her to calm down. Your message sits unread. Huh. I didn't pick Tabitha as someone who'd be this needy. Oh my lord, look at Gretchen, I can't. Maybe she's worried about you. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the Esgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk two officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses, and despite it being the middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What the heck is that, some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Uh-huh, now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I, please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and who are you exactly? That's QWERTY. He came into town today for the funeral. QWERTY? As in Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best if you don't walk back on your own. It was not. Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. There's creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. But what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches her behind her ears. Stella stares out the window, oddly quiet. Oh, my poor Stella. Neither one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Hey, Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but remains focused on the wilderness outside of the window. I guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either. Looks to me like she's just got a bout of car sickness. Must be why she thought walking home sounded like such a good idea. Guess whatever y'all saw out in them woods wasn't as bad as an upset tummy. I'm sure she'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill. So she best not try to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning the squad car. We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car soon comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have all this sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. You say nothing. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything that you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Okay, so I know it's late, but I'm wound up. I know I, for one, need answers. It's a long shot, but my friend's mom is a weird hippie lady, and she knows all about local wildlife and local myths and legends. Maybe she would have some idea what those things were. Oh, wonderful. She always stocks the finest salt biscuits just for me. I could really use one of those about now. I say we go over and show her what we have. Are you with me? Where have you been? I've been waiting in town forever. Were you that lost? Tabby, great. We were just headed over to Sybil's. You should come with us. A lot happened out there tonight. It'll be better to explain it all at once. What should I pick? I saw someone die. It was Duke. There was an accident. Wait, you're serious? Someone died? Yeah, the cops dropped us off down here. Well, if you already got the cops involved, I don't see what you think Sybil is going to do. Give you some weird tea about it? Doesn't seem super helpful to me. It was the circumstances. There were things out there, Tabby. I can't even describe them. Like doughy gnome things. Oh, I see. So she's going to give you the secret gnome knowledge. Qwerty, I don't think we need to waste our time with that. I'm tired, and it sounds like you're tired. We are going home. But don't fight me on this. I'll make sure to catch you up on whatever Sybil says, Qwerty. Here's my number. Let me know when you get back so I know you're safe. What, so you're friends now? You better not make problems for me all week, Stella. Tabitha doesn't wait for Stella to protest before starting back down the road towards her old BMW, towing you along with her. The night around you is blessedly silent, save for the comforting songs of crickets and your footsteps on pavement. There are no eerie owl-like calls of pale, leering creatures disturbing the night's peaceful ambience. The things in the woods are nowhere to be found, at least for now. You and Tabitha step into her car. It feels like a lifetime since you've been in this seat, but the truth is, it's been fewer than 12 hours. The smell inside is oddly comforting, like there's some bone-deep recognition that she smells like family. And oh, would you look at that? Boo. Hi. Qwerty. Welcome home. The figure steps out of the light, disappearing back into the darkness of the woods. Who was that? Why did he know my name? Just one of the miners being dramatic. Everyone here knows your name. I'm sure you've noticed that. It's not a big deal. He was covered in blood. You don't know it was blood. You saw him for 2 seconds. It could have been engine grease or some other dark fluid. Blood is the least likely thing for it to be. Don't freak yourself out over nothing. You both ride in silence back up to the estate. The stars vaguely illuminate its hulking shape, perched on the cliffside. Despite the warm porch light, It feels even more abandoned than it did during the day. Its windows dark and lifeless. Well, see you in the morning. I'll just go to bed. You wordlessly start up to your bedroom. Tabitha follows suit, and you both go your separate ways for the night. As you start to drift off, you remember that Stella asked you to let her know when you got home safe. I'll call her. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, a warble in her throat. Did you make it back all right? Tabitha and I saw someone weird on the way back. A miner, I guess? He knew my name, said some really creepy stuff. That's scary, man. I think I've got some interesting leads, too. We can compare notes tomorrow. Until then, get some rest, alright? I'm glad you're safe. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. But for now, you're safe and warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. And that is the end of Chapter 1, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will let you watch the cutscene play out. Let me reiterate again, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. And we are on to episode 2. So, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to string me,